Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Lynn Daniel coming to you today to talk about why doctorates need a doctoral professional development plan. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad everyone was able to make it. I am going to ask you a few things before we start. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Please thumbs up this video if you find value in it and leave a comment, okay? All right, so let us begin. So, first off, what is a doctoral professional development plan, also known as an individual professional development plan or postdoctorate professional development plan? They are all pretty much the same tool and they all serve the same purpose. Actually, it's a personalized plan, quite flexible, but very structured to help those doctorate students, graduate level students navigate the academic aspect of their learning, their career goals, professional goals, and their personal development goals during each year of their doctoral program. And there are guidelines that are specified by universities that offer the doctoral professional development plan. Not all universities and colleges require this tool, but my school didn't. But it's very helpful. Some doctoral programs do require students to submit the annual report, which includes a CV, a professional development plan, and a schedule for revising the current plan and actual revisions to the current plan. So in this presentation, I will share why I think writing a professional development plan is beneficial. As I said prior, my university did not require us doctoral students to develop a professional development plan, but I wish it was a requirement because after learning about this from a professor in Australia, I became very interested and began investigating this topic, and I discovered that I'm going to call them the PDPs, they provide structure to guide you through your coursework, your schedule, your how you use your time even, right? And I like the fact that they help students to identify their needs. What do you need to do well in the program, in the courses, right? What competencies do you already possess? What are your strengths and weaknesses? Identify them, right? And then what do you want to achieve? We call those the annual goals, long-term goals. What do you want to accomplish in each course during the year? And then you align those expectations and responsibilities. Okay? All right, so the PDP is a written plan, right? It's cyclical. It's more than just writing in a planner or writing in, an agenda. Even though it's flexible, it's structured, and you review it. It is similar to a performance review process that you have those on your job. But the whole idea is not to burden students, but to provide a pathway and support along the pathway. And one thing that I notice is that the PDP can help students identify their interests prior to candidacy. So possible dissertation topics, frameworks, methodologies, populations that they're interested in, problems they've discovered during the reading of the literature and coursework, even data sets. And so when you develop your PDP, you will establish goals for how much time is going to be required to accomplish the assigned reading, to attend seminars that are a part of the requirement or extra learning for you, complete coursework timely in a timely manner, and develop the required research skills for your methodology of interest that you intend to use in your doctoral dissertation research study. So, what is the main point? The main point is that the PDP helps you establish target dates for academic and research milestones, set goals and sub goals for the year and the upcoming year to improve your executive functioning skills. And this is what I belong to several doctoral groups, and the discussions are they center around executive functioning, how to manage emotions, how to manage time, how to manage family needs, household needs. So, executive functioning is extremely important, just as important as the academic aspect of the learning and as important as social emotional learning. Excuse me, I'm going to sip some water. Okay, so it's very important to identify and improve your executive functioning skills. And if you want to learn more about that, you can message me and I can share some information with you, or you can simply do a Google search and look at CASEL, CASEL. They offer a lot of good research on executive functioning skills. Okay, the PDP helps you define the approaches that are required for you to implement. Like, what are you going to do? Like, what I know some students who are in medical school or they've completed now, but they identify. I know of one girl in particular who was a fourth grade teacher before going into medical school, and she used the teaching methods, the memory methods that she taught her fourth graders. She used those same methods to teach herself to memorize the content in medical school. So it's important for doctoral students to define approaches, whether it's note taking, Carnegie note taking, using graphic organizer, using the read, mark, and annotate method, using double column notes, okay, and establish timelines that you will use to acquire these skills. So if you're trying to memorize some information, or if you're trying to master a methodology or master statistics or whatever, what time frame are you going to do that in, and what approach are you going to take to achieve it? Okay. The PDP also helps you to look at those annual goals and to clearly define what you want to achieve and refine them as you do achieve them. And also, this is a new one that I discovered in my research, that choosing a communication tool for structured conversations with your advisor or mentor or both. And so whether you all have that discussion about texting, emailing, digital Zooming or whatever, digital platforms or whatever. So, yeah, that's also something that the PDP helps you to establish. Okay, so again, the PDP helps you to examine your yearly progress, to structure your achievement of competencies over the course of your study, and to prepare you for your post-PhD future. The PDP will help you develop your strengths and weaknesses. It's your plan. It is flexible. You can change it at any time. If you are unclear about what your intended career path is, or if you have not fully researched what you intend to do upon completion of your program, you should include goals in the plan that will enable you to clarify that, to, you know, answer the questions or identify the unknowns and the answers to the unknowns. So you should fully research 2 to 3 target career paths and potential employers or postdoc opportunities for when you complete your program. And this is in some of the frameworks that I saw for the PDPs. They are joint documents that are completed with your mentor or advisor. Some of them are independent, where you fill it out by yourself and then go share it with, uh, you know, your mentor or advisor. But either way, it's a communication tool, and it helps both of you all or everybody involved in your progress to be mindful and informed about your progress. Okay? If you would like more information about developing your doctoral professional development plan, leave a comment on this video. You can send me an email at info@lindanielconsulting.com. I want to thank everyone for viewing this video. Please come back for more, because I will continue the doctoral dissertation, chapter 3. I'm on that series right now, and I will be making video 3 this week about chapter 3. And so, yeah, thank you. Come back.